Before we get started, I wanted to announce that I will be at Dear Lolita, an event in Toronto for Lolitas run by Lolitas. The guest for this event is Triple Fortune, and it's being held at the Old Mill in Toronto, July 5th and 6th. Tickets are on sale now. I'm going to be there as press, so if you see me, please feel free to say hi, and if you are comfortable being on camera, I can film your coordinate. If you are not a Toronto local, don't worry because I'll be making a video all about this event. Stay tuned. This video resulted in me getting the most messages I've ever received in a 24-hour period. Everyone had to let me know when this video came out. I was receiving 100 Instagram DMs at a time, and the max is like 99, and I would delete it, and then 10 minutes later I would have 100 more, just all this link to this video, just over and over and over again. I had to turn off the notifications on my phone at one point, and then even just looking at my phone, I was still getting messages and seeing comments about this video, and it was way too much and too overwhelming to just get the same link over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I even just put my phone face down at one point that night and was like, let's watch Game of Thrones and not be on the internet because I can't take this anymore. This video is what prompted me to make this email, lovelylortopics@gmail.com. It's a one-stop place for you to request react videos, to submit horror stories, to request video topics. That's what I made this for, and people have been following it ever since very well. The reason that it's taken me so long to get to this specific video is because I can't monetize Barcroft Reacts. I've talked about it in my previous Barcroft Reacts, so I try to do non-Barcroft videos in between, and I don't want this whole series to just be Lolita reacts to Barcroft. But now I've made a couple other videos. I have other things coming out that are monetized, and I'm also able to do this because of my patrons. Thank you so much, everybody over on Patreon. If you would like to join my Patreon, here's the link. If you want to see more specifically Barcroft documentaries, please think about supporting my Patreon. I also have a tip jar if you don't want to do something that's monthly. And if you don't have money to donate, that's totally fine. Just go watch my other videos and leave a comment on those older videos. I have plenty of videos to watch that are monetized. I watched this video the first day it came out when everybody was messaging me about it, and it was very good, and I think that it did represent Lolita and this particular Lolita well. But I haven't watched it since, so I don't really remember much about it other than that I wasn't horrified, so let's jump into it.
I feel very confident when I wear my dresses. It really inspires me.
She looks so cute. She looks so adorable. I love the winter landscape. It's so cute. I like that she does Rococo historical inspired hairstyle with more like sweet classic Lolita. I feel like a lot of the times you see more modern hairstyles with like sweet and classic Lolita. It's really interesting to see her style. Helsinki, Finland. I don't know anything about the Finnish community. I would love to visit. Comment if you're part of the Finland community.
My look is the Japanese street fashion. It's called Lolita fashion. It takes inspiration from the Victorian era and also Rococo fashion.
She gave an excellent definition. Perfect. I also like that the title is Living as an 18th Century Lolita and not Living as an 18th Century Lolita doll. I don't know if when they first posted it they had doll, but a lot of the time Barcroft uses doll or living doll as like a common search, a tag to find it, and it's harmful to the Lolita community because we're not living dolls, we're not dolls. But they didn't do that this time. I'm shook. I'm so surprised.
Rococo fashion, well, it's the fashion from the 18th century. Big hair and feathers and big sleeves, lots of ruffles.
I really like her style, and I think that it's really unique. Her style is like sweet classic. I feel like she uses pieces that I would normally classify as being sweet Lolita, but in a classic way. There's sort of a weird fuzzy gray area between classic and sweet, where I think that people who mainly wear sweet would define classic differently than how someone who mainly wears classic wears it. But I feel like I see a lot more classic Lolitas who are inspired by the Victorian era, and she is definitely inspired by the Rococo era, but she still does it in a more closer to historically accurate way.
It has cats, and I absolutely love cats.
It has cats, and I absolutely love cats. That's all you gotta say. Perfect. Oh my goodness, she has all... I have one of these heart hangers. She has all heart hangers. Goals. I'm inspired. I need to replace all my hangers.
More rare wanted dress. Then this mint one with chocolate print.
What is that pink one? Is it Rose Museum? I think it's Rose Museum. I really like that dress. And then this is Melty Chocolate, which used to be very, very hard to get, and I think now it's a little bit easier, but it's still pretty rare. She has a really great collection.
Näin, niitä kun aluksi ne oli vaan vähän kellohameita, nyt ne on sitten näin. No, kyllä se tuntuu aika kalliilta, 300-400 euroa. Että on kallista yhdestä mekosta.
Her mom seems pretty supportive. Like, she doesn't seem like she's opposing the fashion very much. I like that her mom's commentary has to do with her skirt's shape and her silhouette, that she used to go from kind of like a small poof, like maybe a classy A-line shape, to a poof monster. Her Lolita silhouette is extremely beautiful. I really would like to know what petticoat she's using.
On the left side here, we actually have a dress my friend commissioned from me, and then the pink dress in the middle.
Yeah.
I made for a fashion show in London.
Oh, she makes Lolita dresses too. That's so cool.
I made one of my red Renaissance-inspired dress in 2 or 3 days, but some other dresses take weeks.
Damn, that's so quick. Oh, the winter struggles. It's so dark and yellow, and that's because there's probably no windows in this area, and they're using a tungsten light. A tungsten light would be more orange, but this is like yellow, and I feel so badly because you're so limited to light in the winter, and so much more beautiful and cute to have her like in a well-lit area. Oh, the struggle.
I started wearing it gradually to school. Of course, my first outfits weren't that great, and I started getting bullied from my classmates. Before I started dressing like that, they didn't really care about me. I was invisible, as you would say.
Toiset oppilaat oli, että what's that? They don't understand. But they don't care.
Oh, that's really sweet. Her mom was talking about how the kids kind of made fun of her in school and that she doesn't care.
It's very pretty. No, it's fantastic. I like it very much. Yeah.
Oh, we stand supportive parents. Yes. I want to go to Finland. It looks so nice. Was there a tea called Lolita? Is it, what? Yeah, it's probably named after the book, but still, it's cool. A tea called Lolita. I wonder what that is like. I wonder if all the Lolitas in Finland are required to drink the Lolita tea.
In Finland, people aren't used to like other people standing out, and when they see that somebody is actually like willingly going out and standing out there, it's weird.
I'm really curious about other fashion substyles and if they experience the same sort of attention. They didn't really mention anything negative, they just said that people are more aware of them. I feel like in general, I've heard people say nicer things about their experiences with people outside of Lolita, outside of North America. Like, I feel like they're still confused, but they're a little less... Yeah, I'm curious. I'm really curious to hear about more experiences from Lolitas outside of North America.
Can't really know what the future holds. I don't know if my fashion will change, but I'm pretty sure I won't wear just very basic jeans and t-shirts.
That was really good. It was very short. This was sort of in between a portrait documentary and a documentary about Lolita fashion. It didn't really go into too much of her personal life, the other things that she does in Lolita and kind of her daily life and whether she's a lifestyler or not. I really would have liked to see the things that she made. I don't think that they show that. They just showed illustrations. I might have missed that while watching. When I'm editing this, I'll check back and see if they actually showed clips of the pieces that she made. I would love to see photos, and I would love to know if she has like a shop or anything, or if she just does it for fun or for herself and for friends, or if she actually like wants to sell it, because her style is so beautiful and the illustrations were so beautiful. I would love to see. I think it's possible she's an artist that actually draws coordinates and they put the film pieces together incorrectly to make it seem like she makes dresses. I'm not sure if that is the case, but it certainly is a possibility. It was a good start. There was nothing offensively wrong. I feel like they portrayed her pretty accurately. It didn't seem like she was uncomfortable or forced to say anything. It didn't seem like her words were being misstrewn. I would love to see more content from Barcroft like this, that is not manipulative. I will leave a link in the description to this documentary so you can watch it for yourself and see it in all of its Rococo beautiful glory. And until next time, stay lovely.